You have an idea, a customer is waiting, your project is ready to go, but the software developer is busy. And as the delivery date keeps moving, your business momentum grinds to a complete halt. For the millions of businesses running on TallyPrime, this is a daily reality. Because every operation is unique, you constantly need custom invoices, additional voucher fields, or specialized reports. But there is a severe shortage of skilled TDL developers available to actually build them. When you cannot reach a developer, the damage spreads. Requirements remain incomplete, customers grow frustrated with standard, unformatted documents, and ultimately, you lose out on solid revenue opportunities simply because a programmer wasn't available. We are used to accepting this delay as the cost of doing business. We assume that creating customized software means we have to wait for a human being to clear their schedule. The Tally AI developer removes that human bottleneck entirely. Instead of negotiating with a busy freelancer, you describe your requirement and the development begins immediately. A process that historically took weeks is now completed in minutes. Look at the difference in these timelines on screen. Traditional development stretches across weeks of drafting, testing, and revisions. The AI developer operates 24 hours a day, collapsing that long calendar into a single rapid sequence. To use this workflow, you do not need to learn Tally Definition Language, or TDL. You do not need any prior coding experience or programming knowledge. You see this equation on screen. This is the only skill you need to master. A highly effective AI prompt simply combines context, a specific action, and your desired fields. If you type a vague request like "make a sales report," the results will be generic. But when you write a precise sentence like "create a sales report showing party name, items sold, and total discount," you give the system exactly what it needs to execute the job. By mastering this straightforward, plain English phrasing, you stop being a client waiting for a vendor. You become the creator of your own business software. Let's test this with a real-world limitation. Suppose you need to add a dedicated quantity column directly inside the HSN tax summary section of your printed sales invoice. By default, TallyPrime does not include this specific column. In the past, adding it meant initiating a formal custom development project, drafting requirements, and waiting for delivery. Instead, we open the AI chat interface here and type our exact plain English prompt. Add a quantity column inside the HSN tax summary section of the sales invoice printout. The moment you hit send, the AI analyzes the logic and writes the necessary TDL code in the background. In approximately 15 minutes, the generation is complete. On the left is the standard Tally invoice, and on the right, the newly generated document. Looking closely at the new HSN section, the AI integrated a new quantity column, pulling the 10 numbers data point directly into the grid. You have bypassed the days of back-and-forth negotiation, completing a functional update in 15 minutes. Now let's escalate the complexity. We want the system to build an entirely new consolidated party ledger master report from scratch. We need this report to organize a strict set of data parameters: the party name, address, contact person, mobile number, email ID, GST number, and PAN number. Extracting and organizing this data typically requires deep technical work, like configuring ODBC connections and writing data extraction logic. As you see here, the AI handles all of that structural mapping in the background. We submit our comprehensive prompt, instructing the AI to aggregate those exact contact and tax fields into a single unified dashboard. This is the final software mockup of our requested Party Masters report. The AI has generated a clean, structured interface displaying the names, addresses, and tax details exactly as we asked. The system autonomously defined the underlying field logic to perfectly align diverse business entries. Whether it's reading data for Reshab agencies or Shakti automobiles, the layout remains perfectly consistent. Without a single line of human code, the AI bridges the gap between scattered, raw business entries and a clean, management-ready document. Once the AI finishes generating, the final step is incredibly mechanical. You simply take the raw TDL code and apply it directly to your local TallyPrime software. You do not need to understand the generated syntax. It is a strict copy and paste operation. The exact moment you paste and load that code, your software instantly updates to incorporate the new logic. In one brief sitting, we tackled two significant bottlenecks. We customized a structural print format for our invoices, and we built a complex master data report from the ground up. Look closely at your own daily operations. Identify the reports you spend hours compiling manually, or the invoice formats you have been putting off, and enter those exact requirements into the prompt. The era of waiting for developer availability is over. You now have the tools to scale your business operations independently at your own pace.